some guy out of nowhere puts a screwdriver to his neck. I'm like, what? Yo! Right now. What's up? It's your boy, this is Ace Live, back again to give you guys another awesome video. Today I will be talking about the time I almost got robbed. Yeah, robbed. Well, before I get into all of that, I just want to put a disclaimer out there. I'm not trying to bash anybody, alright, or any place. I just want to put the information out there that maybe, hopefully, if someone's listening to this story, they can learn from my mistakes and not do what I did, and hopefully can avoid them putting them in the situation I was in. This story I'm about to tell you happened 1.5 years ago since in Colombia, and since then I've been to Colombia several different times, like 7 times, and my last time I was there by myself for 3 months. It was my birthday month. I was just partying the whole month. I had went to Costa Rica earlier for my birthday, Super Bowl, and then I said, you know what, let me go back to Colombia, and I invited a couple of my friends. And 2 of them, you know, they said, yeah, we'll do it, let's go. They just wanted me to book the flight for them. So, and all the, you know, all the particulars since I've been there. So we went through it step by step, like a budget trip. I don't want them to pay too much out of their pocket just to party with me. I found out online that you can take a shuttle bus from Medellin airport to downtown area, which we were gonna be a lot anyway. So I said, you know what? Let's get a hotel downtown. They're real cheap too. It's like a $3 ride that from the airport that drops you downtown Medellin and central area, and then where that bus stop is, there's a lot of hotels in that area. Literally, it was a hotel like maybe 3 stores down from where the bus stop is. So it worked out. We got the hotel on the same block the bus stop was. We had a wonderful time. Okay, the area is perfect for cheap food. If you want to go on the Metro Rail, it's a hop skip away. There's so many different tourist destination, tourist attractions in that particular area, which would save on paying so much for taxis. But we did find ourselves getting in taxis and sometimes heading out to Poblado. You could tell we had some good times. Yeah, check me out. I'm doing all right. You know what I'm saying? So we were there for 4 days, and on the Friday, we were planning on going out in the area in downtown central area. We're going to a little spot, a little dancing spot, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. We were a little dancing spot. And so what I did was, before anything, I went to the bank. I had 100,000 pesos, right, which is like $30, and I asked the bank's teller, which was the dude, to break it down, and give me singles, right? I want singles. Now the problem is, in Colombia they only give you singles like coins. You know what I'm saying? But they were able, the guy didn't want to do it for me, but then a woman teller saw the guy was giving me a hard time and got her manager involved. Manager right away. The women wanted to help us. Right away came and got us the single ones, and everything worked out without a hitch. I got a video, of course, of the single ones. Check that out. Yeah, we're just having a good time, right? And so we go to the spot. We're having a wonderful time. All right, we have a wonderful time. It's like, I'm like, yeah, okay, let me see a dance. You know what I'm saying? That's not something they do in that culture area, but and mind you, in the most respectful manner. We wasn't throwing no money at nobody. You know what I'm saying? We were fully aware that we're in downtown central area, and we were respectful, and the people saw we were respectful. It somehow turned into some form of barbecue family type reunion thing. Now the DJ was starting to play some American music for us. We in the hood, and they play American music for us. I just want to tell people, don't try to do that. Don't let things happen organically, if anything. You know what I'm saying? Friday night went out with a hitch, and since we were so close to the hotel, we walked back to the hotel. Everything Gucci. The next morning, Saturday, we leaving Sunday. The next morning, my boy he hits me up. He wants to exchange some money. So I said, okay, cool. All right, let's go to the place we went earlier. We went to a place around the corner, and they're everywhere in Medellin. It's called Gano, right? And it means win, but people go there it's like a Western Union. People go there to send money, receive money, and make bets as well. So they go to those places. And I went over there to exchange some, well, to break down some peso. Well, while he's talking, my boy's talking to the teller. My other friend, he's telling me about how we had a great time. And I got this nice cup of whiskey in my hand. It's early in the morning, and let me tell you, this is where things probably where I messed up. Right? We were there since Thursday, and we were leaving on Friday, on Sunday. Somewhere in between the lines, I got real comfortable, right? And because everything was so close proximity to my hotel, I stopped dressing appropriately. I'm downtown and I'm dressing like, if you can see in this video, I'm downtown and I'm dressing like I'm in an island or in a beach area. There's no beaches in Medellin Colombia, and I'm downtown. I clearly look, I was an outsider, okay? Mind you, I'm African American, but there's so many Africans in Colombia, they can't tell the difference. They won't know the difference. Trust me, they won't know the difference until they hear your voice or you start talking or the way you dress. So I'm sipping my Hennessy, reminiscing, and I'm going like this. I'm making a gesture. I don't know, maybe that gesture got people looking at us. My boy comes to me and tells me this place does not exchange American money. So all three of us head back to the hotel. My boy wants to go get his ATM card, and we'll go to the ATM machine. So let me tell you how the way the block is. It's like it's early in the morning, downtown Central area. It's so many people outside. Like they get to work. Colombia, they get to work. That's one thing I tell you. They have a lot of hardworking people. They go to work early in the morning. But because of that, so many people in the street where our hotel is, you got to turn into the block. Same block where the bus station is for shuttle to go to the airport. So when we turn on the block, it's a lot quieter on the block. Not too many. There's some businesses there, like a bakery there, right next to the bus station, where a lot of people just sit there and eat breakfast or whatever before they get on the bus. So we're across the street from our hotel on the same block, walking, and right before we cross the street to go to the hotel, my boy stops. He's like, yo, he asked me another question about, okay, how does the ATM work? And so as I'm explaining it to him, some guy out of nowhere puts a screwdriver to his neck. I'm like, what? Yo! Right? At first, I'm gonna be honest. At first, I was smiling. Right? And let me explain why. Because in Miami, we play like this when we're amongst friends, we play like this. So it was because it was three of us, in Colombia. I'm like, okay, we're amongst friends. And so I'm like, yo, no, we're in Colombia. This is real. Yo, this is real. So my boy is like this. The guy got something in the screwdriver, and apparently my homeboy had his phone in his hand, his iPhone, and he was holding his iPhone, and the guy was trying to get the iPhone off of him, and we just looking, and then I'm like, whoa, and then my boy, no, listen, if someone puts something to your neck, you normally gonna flinch back like this, right? So when my boy flinches back, he leaves like a little gap between them. Once he does that, I immediately grab the guy's hand with the screwdriver. The hand that had the screwdriver, I grab it. Now, mind you, I don't know what I was going through. I don't know what I was going through, cause now I'm tussling with this guy like this. I have this whiskey in my hand, and I'm looking. Everything's in slow motion. I'm looking at my whiskey like I was so proud of this whiskey cup because it was so full, and I had drank so much of it, and it was still full. And I'm like, I'm literally looking like this. It's something to be. This is not a joking matter, but this is literally what happened. And so I just throw the whiskey in the guy's face, right? So that's water. And so I throw it in his face. He's immediately blind. He drops the screwdriver. I pick up the screwdriver. When I pick up the screwdriver, he takes off running. Right now, like I said, I was dressed comfortably. We've been there for a while. I was dressed in. I had a tank top. I had some shorts on, and I had some sandals on. So when he takes off, I take off with him. I take off wrong. One of my sandals comes off. I'm gonna be running downtown. All these people barefoot. No, I put my shoes back on. Thank God that happened. It made me think twice about what was going on. All right. Number one thing, my boy is safe. Number two thing, he has his item. Nothing was taken. I put my sandals on. The people in the crowd by the bakery, on the corner that saw everything that happened, they're like, "He's right there. He's right there." And I'm like, it's not even worth it. You know what I mean? I put the screwdriver in my pocket. That's the picture you see. What could have happened is this. We could have chased him. We could have capped the guy. And then who knows what could have happened to that guy. But we could have looked like the bad guys. Oh, you're American. Why would you do that? You know what I mean? So that was something. And then another thing is he could have led us back to his friends. And that would even been worse. Me and my sandals. Oh man, I just want to tell you guys that this story, what I did, was probably something you should never do. You probably should never do this if you feel like the situation, if you feel like you can avoid doing that, you shouldn't do it, okay? Because thank God things didn't go wrong. I want to remind you guys that I've been to Colombia several times after this event, so it's nothing you need to worry about. But I just want you to be smart and conscious that this can happen. And maybe you can figure out steps on how you can avoid this. What I take away from it is, you know, don't be that flashy guy walking around in the middle of the street talking about, you know, showing money and dressing like a tourist. You know what I mean? But he wasn't ready for my kung fu style though. But things could have went wrong the other way around. So, all right, guys, I don't know what you can take from this story. I just wanted to put it out there. Tell me what you think. Comment down below. If you're new, subscribe, because I will be talking more about travel, especially about what happened to my homeboy in Costa Rica. You need to hear that story. I thought he was a goner. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you like this video. Before I leave, you know what I gotta do, right? I got to remind you to always stay live. See you in the next video. Yo!